And we're live! Hello, Dragonlings! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name Hegyes. And it is bloody cold. I think it's bloody cold everywhere in the US right now. If you are in a warmer climate, just know that I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. It's fine. I got a guest with me today, and while she introduced herself, I'm going to go check and make sure everything's working properly on the YouTube side. So take it away, Stephanie.
All right, hello everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Stephanie, and I write mainly romance, a little bit of fantasy in the mix, but no dragons because that's not what I write. I'm here most Saturdays with Skye unless either I forgot what day it was or I'm lying in a ditch somewhere. And so far, I haven't laid in a ditch anywhere and missed a stream. So I'm here. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone's warm enough.
Yeah,
The
because
end. Doesn't that great?
that's great. It's fantastic. The East Coast is getting pummeled with uh, ice storms and whatnot right now. I don't even exactly know what's going on. I have kept my head buried in the sand, kind of, sort of, not exactly. And like my family who lives in North Carolina, which is one of the states being affected, hasn't said anything. So I was like, I don't know what's going on.
I saw on the news that some parts of like more eastern than me that it's so cold that scientists or whatever said there is a possibility of trees exploding from the inside out because the
Minnesota.
moisture and the sap are going to be
Yeah.
so cold that they're going to freeze and just expand and exploding trees. That
So
sounds fun.
so I recently started playing D&D with a group of friends. A couple of them are like the DM is actually a friend of ours from North Carolina, but the rest of them are like from there's a couple from Canada and then there is one from Minnesota. And she was telling us about the fact that she kept hearing crackling last night and she needed to go out and check the trees today to see if they were exploding. I haven't checked back in to see if she found any exploding trees. She lives in the state where they're exploding. Uh, and it's
Wow.
not it doesn't quite work the way we're thinking from what she said, but she couldn't describe it in another way to other than they're exploding. So they're basically exploding. But yeah, um, much better, much better. Stephanie has a new release out for anyone who doesn't know about it, since she's not willing to advertise it herself.
I didn't want to interrupt your talking about the exploding trees conversation with your buddies. So yes, I have a new release. It came out yesterday at around today. Yes, yesterday. Yesterday is Friday. It came out yesterday. It is a YA fantasy of 122 pages, so it's easily to be read in a day or two. It features magic and river magic and no flying dragons in that one either. It's my first foray into the fantasy type of writing. It's available on Amazon and anywhere else you can find an ebook. It is not in Kindle Unlimited. So I'm trying to spread the love elsewhere. It's all about love, right? Yes. And in a moment, I will share the link to the book if that is okay. Skye.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to I had to pull open YouTube tab because that's the only way I can like post a link into the chat because Restream doesn't like me to do that as a guest, which I think is weird. All right, there it is. It's a universal book link, so you can choose whichever place you want to get it from.
That works.
Um, yes, that's it. It's out, and probably next week you're going to be talking about yet another book coming up because I took someone's advice and was like, you should publish a book one every month. So I'm releasing a book every month.
Wasn't
Soon,
bad. Wasn't bad
sooner?
advice.
Hey, it's a good advice, right?
If you've got them complete, yeah, sure.
Yes, they're done. I sent the final two. Well, I sent the final two that will be published in September, October to you. The one that's going to be published in August, I need to tweak a couple of things in there, and then I'll send that to you as well. And then I'll have nothing to work on except for, the talking fish story.
Fair enough.
Yes, so.
All right. One last announcement before I go to the chat to say hi to everyone, and that is the fact that this is the last week if you are interested in submitting a short story for the writing prompt book. I realize I've been doing a very bad job of advertising that. I put a post out near the beginning of the month and haven't mentioned it since in videos or live streams or anything. So this is your reminder that if you want to submit a short story to the writing prompt book that I'll be putting out in November, there is a form to fill out, and I'm putting that link in the chat now for anyone who is interested in checking that out to see if they might be interested in doing that. So, yeah, I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that.
Excuse me, weren't you just after me for I didn't Stephanie's book and she doesn't want to talk about it, and yet you haven't talked about that thing all month long? I'm glad that you're good at giving advice, but not taking advice, ma'am.
I am terrible at marketing. I have
Me too.
no desire to market anything. So that's a fight. That's a fight JC and I have very often. Actually, she's like, "You should be marketing your books." I'm like, "I have no desire to. Thank you very much, not at all."
Because I feel like if I take the time, and I have taken the time to market my books and talk about my books for days on end and all the places, and there's crickets for as well as page reads or sales, I feel like my time was wasted. So
I have now been in publishing a while. The rules have changed, but when I first got into publishing, the advice that was said all the time was there is no point in marketing your books until you have at least 3 out, and if any of those are part of a series, they better be all 3 in the same series. So I have 3 separate series, all with 1 or 2 books each, and that's it.
okay.
So yes, I have 3 books, but none of them are in the same series. And I will actually be pulling the one series so that I can rework it and then write the next 2. Eventually. I haven't pulled them yet because there's no point in me doing it because I'm not ready to start on those books yet. And I'm like, they're written. Not much is going to change out of them. I'm just going to be updating the language to match my writing style now so that the second 2 don't feel and look like they're written by a completely different person. So it's not like the material inside is going to change.
I will say that if you read my small-time romance books, and then you read my coming of age based on my creepy upbringing books, and then you read my fantasy books, they are all written differently. The way they approach some subject matter is different. The first 3 books are very gut-wrenching and sad, and then the small-time romance books, they're mainly told first-person point of view, and then the fantasy books are more, I'm going to say, flowery with the description of what's going on because it's a fantasy world and there's more world building. So I feel like each one, you could probably tell I'm writing it's all the same writer, but I feel like how I write the words on the page are a little bit different depending on the type of story, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So Renee is here. Hello. I'm going to go ahead and read the comments now. Sorry. Because I said I was going to give that one piece of news, and then we went on to a tangent about work. Okay, sorry. I had a chat come through. Oh, that reminds me. Before I go any further, actually, let me put this on the screen. I have a forest code for anyone who wants to grow a tree with me. When we do start our sprints, hi, if you're new here, we do 4 25-minute sprints with chit-chat in between. We're going to grow a tree while we do it this time. So I've got that up and ready to go. And while I say hi to everyone in the comments, I can put that up so everyone can join. So Renee's here. Hello. Already started working. Nice. What are you working on tonight? I did not ask that in the comment section tonight. Usually I say, hi, starting soon. What is everyone working on? I did not do that. What is everyone working on tonight? It's just been a weird night. JC is here. Hello. You are not late. You arrived precisely when you were meant to. JC was promoting your work for you. Check out Stephanie's latest release. Excuse me. Sorry, that was Rose.
I didn't hear anything, so.
That's okay. I tasted it.
Okay, maybe not so nice.
It wasn't a belch. Acid reflux is a bitch. Anyways, sorry about that. JC says it was 9 degrees last night. It is currently 19, and the temperature has already started to drop. It is currently -4 degrees outside for me, and with the wind chill, it's -11. However, today's the last day, and it's going to start warming up. So while everyone else is getting colder, it's getting warmer here. But it's snowing outside. It's been snowing since sometime between 11 and 12 on Friday night, and it hasn't stopped. So I actually, right before we went live, I actually had recently gotten back from taking my oldest into town because she's going to help shovel snow tomorrow. Jeff says, hi, ladies. Glad you aren't in a ditch, Steph.
You never know what's going to come out of my mouth when I introduce myself. It's always a little bit different.
That's fine. Jeff said it was Wisconsin. She was the friend I was talking about actually lives in Minnesota, and apparently they have the same thing going on. But I think you're right. I think it was Wisconsin that has exploding trees. JC is saying hi to everyone. JC, the advice I got, I know it's bullshit now. Like I said, times have changed, but I've also been in publishing for 10 years. And that was the advice from 10 years ago, that it wasn't worth, as an indie author, it was not worth publishing until you had at least 3 books out, and better if those 3 books were in the same series. And the people who are saying that are making thousands and thousands of dollars every month. So they did something right. But that's also when rapid release was pushed extremely hard. And a lot of the same authors that say that advice are those kind of authors that do the rapid release. And originally, when I first started going the indie publishing route, that was my plan, was to do rapid release. That didn't work out so well in my favor. Just because of stuff and things. So it's not bullshit advice back then. It's probably bullshit advice now. But the marketing I'm talking about is paid marketing, not word of mouth marketing, and there is a difference. And yes, actually, I think even to this day, they are absolutely right. Facebook ads have changed so much that it is not worth marketing unless you have a backlist for readers to go to as soon as they finish one book. So, tossing and turning? Tossing and turning, that's bad. Oh my god, do I need sleep? Is that what this is? I napped. I had a 5-hour nap.
Where's your monster?
I already drank it.
Maybe that's the problem.
We'll get to that in a second, because that goes with a story I have to tell, because I almost had alcohol. Today has been a day. Let's see. Jason says, if you have one book, that's enough to market. No, it's not. Not for money. I do not have the money to market that way. No. No one can buy the book if they don't know it exists. That's fine. Renee is world building and outlining. I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling?
No, I don't think you're yelling.
Okay, cool. If I am yelling, or if it feels like I'm yelling, I promise you I'm not. It's just that my ears are doing something weird, and the headphones make it feel like my words are muffled tonight for some reason. It was bullshit back then. I was never given that advice. I was always told if you have even one book to promote that shit.
I was given the same advice. Like, you need to have at least 3 books in a series are easier to market than standalones, and it's easier to market and get more readers and loyal readers if you have more than one book, because then they can see what else to have. Because if they are able to read at least 2 books of yours, then your name is going to be more cemented in their brain about future books that you might have later on.
Yep. I know that if I like a book, I automatically go looking for someone's backlist. And if they don't have a backlist, I automatically forget they exist. Even when, months, years from now, if they've got 10 or 12 books out. I no longer remember their name. Just because they were giving you that advice doesn't mean they were pressing it. They were, actually. They absolutely were. That's the problem. These are people that put their money where their mouth was, kind of thing. If they gave advice, they made sure they were actively doing that advice. These are people who were professional authors at the time who are still to this day, 10 years later, making bank. They absolutely knew what they were talking about back then. Like I said, I don't know if that's advice that would work today. I don't know. I don't market anything. I wouldn't know. I have not studied the market. I don't care to study the market. I'm not there yet. It's crazy because the debut author isn't going to have more than one book. Again, that was when they were trying to promote rapid release too. So you would put out your book, boom, 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 like with only 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month in between each release, and then as soon as that third one hit, then you market hard. But
Like you
again,
do market, but like as soon as like the third book or as soon as the series is finished, then you go. I feel like
then you go
harder.
hard. Now, again, this was like paid marketing. I don't know anything about word of mouth marketing from back then. So, is that the 6-7 side? I have no idea because I don't know what that is. I didn't know there was a side to go along with the word. Oh, I guess you're talking about this. Because I have seen people doing that. Now that I think about it. That's not what I meant to as, I promise. But anyways, so the reason my monster is gone. Oh, I have a sip left. I do, I have a sip left. Today has been an interesting day. That goes into what we're going to be working on tonight. What I'm going to be working on tonight. So I'm going to be... First, I'm going to go edit, reply to some YouTube comments because I'm very bad about doing that. And Saturday is going to be about, like, during live streams, it's all about YouTube, replying to comments, making videos, scripting videos, blah, blah, blah. As soon as I finish replying to comments, I will be returning to a video that I thought I had almost finished. Sort of. It's mostly a graphics video. It's all the books I read in 2025, so it's a lot of graphics, and I was going through all this week. I have not written or edited at all this week because I've been working on this damn video. And what I've been doing is I've been taking notes so that when I do the voiceover portion, I can just read my notes without getting very rambly, since I read over 200 books and it's already going to be a long video without rambling. I was making the notes in Canva using the comment feature, except for I didn't realize the comment feature, you have to submit the comment for it to stay. And I log on to my computer today to finish the last 10 of 222 books. And all of my comments are gone. Because they were never inputted in the first place.
Is that like a feature? Like, do you pay for Canva for that feature, or is that something that you do?
I pay for Canva, but I don't know if that's something that's only available for the paid version or not.
Okay.
It might be available on the free version. I have not had the free version in a long time, so I do not know. I've had the paid version for many, many moons. So long, in fact, that every time Canva's like, oh, by the way, you need to update your payment, I'm like, oh, shoot. Do I have the money in my bank account? Yes, I do. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't want the free version, but almost a lot of my stuff is all the paid stuff. And I'm like, I can't handle it. So, yeah. That's what I'll be working on. What about you? What are you going to be working on tonight?
All right. So I gave book one of my Whisper Bridge Campground romance trilogy to another romance author that has never interacted on YouTube. Like we connect on Instagram. And like I guess I've read some of her books like years ago, and I helped her edit them, and then she asked me questions about uploading it to Kindle, Amazon stuff, so I helped her out. So she's like, "Hey, it's been a while since I read anything of yours. Do you have anything I could read?" I'm like, "Well, how about this one that's not even going to be released until I don't know, later on." So I shared it with her in a Google Doc, and she's been reading it and adding some helpful comments because it's a campground romance. So there's like an RV, and so there's a lot of stuff that I put in there. She found it funny, but then there's also some stuff where she's like, "Hey, maybe like give some more explanation here because not everyone might not know what it means by like a hookup or a black water, gray water, that sort of stuff." So. Black water is your poop, gray water is your kitchen sink. Okay, that's the difference. So I'm going to go through it. She's left 43 comments, either comments or edits. Like, because, I always need help with editing my stuff. I think I'm pretty good at editing other people's stuff, but not my own stuff. Because it's all blends in the background, I think.
this might be a hot take because I realize there's some more prolific authors who publish quickly and don't use editors. But I feel like everyone needs at least one editing pass. Maybe not developmental, but everyone. I don't care if you're an English teacher.
English
Can I
teacher.
talk? I don't
Um,
care if you're an English teacher who has like a master's degree in grammar. I don't care. I feel like everyone needs at least one editing pass. But that's me, and maybe that's a hot take. I don't care.
no, I think so because you just like when you live in a house with cats or you live in a house with more babies, you can get nose blind to the smell. You can get sight blind to
Yeah.
like missing word because when you're reading it, your brain fills in what you know is being written, even though you might have like misspelled the word the by like transposing the T and the H because you typed too fast, or you put a semicolon instead of a comma or whatever. So like your brain just fixes it for you, which is why I catch more of my typos even after I have someone else read it. Two other people read it and comment and I fix it. I catch more typos after I get it printed on paper.
Of course.
So, yes. Anyways, so there's that stuff there, and then like she pointed out some like phrases I like repeated a lot,
Okay.
but some of them were like to drive a point to the story home. But anyways, I've read some of her comments and they were fine. Like I didn't so I haven't like, well, that's dumb. Like I haven't come across anything like that. So
Okay.
yes.
JC says, see, for someone like me who writes slow, that would mean I would have to wait years before promoting the first book. Yeah, I feel that. I thought I was a fast writer, and I'm a fast writer. I am absolutely a fast writer. I actually do better with very short deadlines for writing first drafts, but I'm a very slow editor. So while I finish quickly writing, I edit slowly and I do lots of rewrites. And I know this because I think I'm about to do a complete rewrite on a story that I was supposed to edit last week. And I thought it was going to be the final pass of edits. And I think it's going to be another rewrite.
Like the whole thing? Yeah. So
I'm gonna
when you
read through it and see. But
when you rewrite, do you like edit the draft or do you make another file?
I make another file.
Okay.
Maybe that's a video I should do. Editing process, rewriting process. I'm just getting video ideas. This acid reflux can go away now. I would appreciate it. Why is my phone? Oh, that's right. Okay. Dude, I bought that like 4 hours ago. Amazon sending me a receipt for an ebook I bought. That was
What
on
book
sale.
did you buy? What book did you buy?
It's called Do Your Worst. I'll put a link in the comments when we get there.
Okay.
Let's see, JC says I'm just now getting around to publishing my third book this year. Nice. Do you have a release date, JC? I don't remember if you've actually officially. I know you told me, but I don't know if you officially announced it. So I didn't want to say it if you haven't officially announced it. I can't remember. I can't remember if you announced it officially. It's this year though. Then again, since I'm still growth, then maybe you do have a point.
It doesn't actually say.
Like I said, I don't know if that advice translates now. I just know that 10 years ago that was the most common advice.
Between these two right here.
JC asks what Jess is working on tonight. JC says that I wrote down that idea earlier to do a video on my writing and publishing process from idea to published. I love that. Not announcing it yet. Okay, cool. Okay, I won't say it then. I won't say it. Cool. All right, I have made it to the end of the comments from what I can see. Let's go ahead and do our first 25-minute sprint. We've been chit-chatting for a good 25 minutes already, so I feel like that's fair. Guess what I do not have up?
The timer.
I don't have a timer up. Give me 5 seconds. Do, do. Share the kitty cat, show all the love. Dude, that is not what I wanted. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right. Kitty cat. Nixie has joined us. JC, I see those numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because you said 5 seconds.
Shh. Shh. Okay. All right. If you are new to my channel and you have not joined us for sprints before, I like to put up writing prompts on the screen for anyone who wants to write but doesn't know what they want to write about. And our first prompt tonight is it's time to end this right here, right now. It's just you and me and a cat.
Alright, what's your
I felt that it was appropriate. So, all right, that's our first writing prompt for anyone who wants to use it. You do not have to. 25 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, that is time, everyone. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments. I have a lot of things to, like, turn off whenever we come back.
Right. So let's see here. I did lots of things on that break. First, I got the kids into bed. Second, I made it at least bed for her. Um, Third, I cried some more silently to myself because this packet of important papers is lost somewhere in this house because my frazzled brain can't remember where I put it. Although months ago, Jesse used it, and then I said, hey, give that back to me because it's important. I don't want to lose it. And then I lost it anyway, so happy me. I got myself a drink with ice, and then I started editing going through the comments on the Google Doc. And the important paperwork, it is my social security card, my birth certificate, mine and Jesse's marriage license, because I took it to the DMV to get a Texas state ID. Okay. But they needed one other thing. They needed, because my birth certificate has my last name Dockery, my original last name Dockery, but my marriage license that has me and Jesse getting married has my first married name Polly, because that's my kid's last name, so I never changed it back to my maiden name. So they wanted proof of how I went from Dockery to Polly. So I go online last night after I got home. I get online and I'm like, I'm just gonna go on to Vital Records for Oregon and order another $42 freaking piece of paper. But because my last name now is not the last name on the marriage certificate, I have to show them proof of my name change, which is in a packet that it's somewhere in it's somewhere in this house. It's in a giant manila envelope, like it's somewhere. You know what Jackson suggested? He goes, well, don't worry about it, Mom. Just forget about it, and it'll just pop up one day. It'll be fine.
Of course, because that's exactly how it works.
But the DMV said they take expired IDs up to 2 years after the fact. So.
Okay.
And I would have ordered it like right away, except for I wanted to spend the money I was getting to spend money on Christmas and Jackson's birthday. And I was like, I'll order it in January. Well,
it's not
no.
January.
I don't know where it is. And the whole time I thought it was in this manila envelope in my desk drawer, but it was a different one. Okay. It was the kids' shop records and the kids' medical records and the kids' birth certificates.
So I have a binder that we keep all the like important paperwork in. So it's got all the birth certificates, all of the marriage certificates. It's got shop records. It's got dentist records, school records. It's got everything. It sounds like you need one of those. It's a 3-wing binder that I have document protectors in.
So Jesse used it to like apply for medical stuff for the kids and stuff like that. I'm like, here it is, but I need it back because I need it for this. And then, so he definitely gave it back to me, and then I put it somewhere.
Have you asked him if he knows where you put it? Because maybe he knows where you put it.
Who? Jackson?
I thought you said Jesse.
No, he doesn't know where I put it. He just knows he gave it back to me physically.
Okay.
And then I said, I need this for, when I go back to the DMV, and
you put it in a safe place, and the safe place is not safe, apparently.
No.
It's so safe, you can't find it.
Yeah. I'm so mad. I'm still mad. I didn't sleep well last night because I was so mad. I even looked like in the kids' closet. Nothing.
That's funny.
So that's what I did on my break.
Nice. I managed, right before we ended that sprint, I managed to answer all of the comments that I had on YouTube. I'm so proud of myself.
What? Should I add more?
I don't know how many there were. I just know I answered them all. So I am caught up. We're good to go. And there is a Force Room app code on the screen for anyone who wants to join the next room. I'm going to go ahead and pause this timer because I'm going to go check out the comments and see if they want to say anything.
Is that a G or a G or a C next to the M in the Forest app?
It's a C.
Okay, thank you.
Did I write G?
I don't know.
No,
I
I wrote
can't.
C. Okay. It's the type font. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's all. Okay, thank you.
Jesse says that was 5 seconds. Ooh, that's an interesting prompt. Jess was behind on the live because they are editing. Blah, it's fine. Oh, literally, JC says it's fine. I figured you were busy over there. I posted the link to the book I mentioned that I said I was going to post a link to. It's called Do Your Worst. It's by Rosie Denon. JC watched a video and made a list. What kind of list? What kind of list? Is it like a to-do list? Is it a list for a specific project? Is it a list of numbers? A list of video ideas? A private list that you cannot talk about?
A hit list?
I like the idea of a hit list. I have my own hit list. We're not going to talk about the names that are on it right now. There's only a couple, I promise. And I'll be a much happier person if those people are taken out. But we're not going to talk about that.
Okay, so let me tell you what I did today that is out of the norm for me. So get away from the talking about the hit list.
Okay.
Well, I did two things. Last night, I went to the first meeting of this new social club for Huntsville. So, like, we meet. Someone else in the MS support group started it. But I guess other cities have it. So, adults come together and they meet at different locations in town to, like, as a way to meet other people in town and make friends and whatnot. I knew one girl, and then the one girl that started it, like, she knew people in the group. Not everyone knew each other, so that was nice. And the first place that it was at was like 2 blocks down and 2 houses down from here where I'm at. It's like this wine tavern bar place that has trivia on Thursdays sometimes. And it's only open like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday now. And but it's the type of place that you can bring outside food in because they don't have food at all.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to be from 6 to 7:30. I did not leave at 7:30. It was like around 11. It was after 11. 7:30, I don't know.
That is funny.
So, and then next month is going to be at this like speakeasy place at this restaurant, and then the week after, and in March, it's going to be at the bookstore where my books are at. So that's fun because they have like a wine selection and food items there. So our downtown association has like a sip and stroll thing every month, like the second Saturday or something.
Okay.
And in February, it's going to be like a sweetheart and stroll. So, because the second Saturday is Valentine's Day, and me and Jesse never do anything on Valentine's Day because it's a madhouse. And we usually go out like as a family somewhere to eat. Anyways, that's usually what we do. And so we're not even gonna do anything on that day. It's also the week of this under 1K sub marathon thing, but I reached out to this place called the Cat Cafe and Bakery, but it's not like cats. It's just it stands for something in tea or like cookies and tea bakery. I don't know. I forget, but it has like a museum in it and things. But they're one of the places that are hosting it, and so and they were reaching out for vendors for like inside and right outside on the heated patio they have. So I emailed them. I was like, hey, this is me. This is what I have. How do you feel about like romance books being in a vendor spot? That's how I did. Feel pretty proud of myself reaching out to a stranger like that.
Doing social things.
Yes, that's about it. My books have not sold at all still, but it's okay. They're there eventually. They're like on the middle of display, so someone will find them eventually. So
Eventually.
that's what I've done recently.
Yes. I have done nothing but video editing that was basically pointless because it didn't even save. That's all I've done all week. I have not done any of my writing or editing plans that I was supposed to do this week because I was focusing on video editing because that was the video that was supposed to come out Thursday. And because I wasn't done with it, I continued on through the weekend and then discovered today that my work was for naught because I'm an idiot. So. okay. I'm only a little salty. On this next sprint, I'm going to get back to work on that. And I'm not going to lie, I'm hoping between the next couple sprints, I can go ahead and finish up all the work because I found a way to streamline it and make it much easier on myself. I'm hoping I can knock all that out and get caught up and finish with what I was going to finish up today. So that tomorrow, no, Monday, I can film that video and then get it edited at some point. And by film, I mean like the actual talking clips I was going to film before I do the rest of it in voiceover. Okay, I can't wait to be done with that video, but it's going to be so long. I know it's going to be long. And I say that, and I don't feel bad about it because there's a couple of people who I'm watching now who did like their book reviews, like not. There was one that did an unhaul, there was one that did a haul, and then there was one that was talking about all the books that they liked, and their videos were over an hour long. So I don't feel guilty about how long this video is going to be. Best guess, I know it's going to be over an hour. I'm hoping it'll be less than 2. It's going to be long.
That is a long video. I don't even think my phone is in a storage space to host an hour-long video.
My computer already hates me. Because usually what I do is as soon as I finish editing a video and I upload it and it's good to go on YouTube, I delete the video and all of the clips I used to make said video from my computer. And I haven't done that all year so far. And I've already published, 7 or 8 videos?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
My computer hates me. And I've got more videos to edit. Because I bulk filmed like 7 or 8 videos at the beginning of the year. And some of the videos I filmed and uploaded are not even the ones I bulk filmed. So I've still got more videos to edit. Yeah. All of the stuff was supposed to be done before the year started. All the videos I bulk filmed were supposed to be edited and uploaded before the year started.
Well, all my books I'm finishing up, like doing line edits on, were supposed to be done by the end of December, so I feel ya.
Excuse me. Sorry. I promise I'm not tired. I've actually slept. It's been a long day. I've been at my computer most of the day.
That's training in itself.
My breaks were making dinner and taking the kiddo to town, but otherwise I've been on the computer all day. The Forest app says I've already done like 8 hours of work, and it's all been at the computer. So that's why I'm yawning. I promise I'm not tired for once. Okay, let's see. Going back to the comments, JC says some things to add to a certain menu I'm creating. Oh, are you creating the dopamine menu? I'm so excited about that. I have not created one. Part of me wants to, and then I'm like, I don't know, because I'm a person who does things by mood anyways, that I'll just do whatever I feel like doing, and it won't even be something that's on the menu, so, it's fine. I hate the list, I like that. Note to the FBI overlords who have nothing better to do than to spy on the stream. We are writers, and we are talking about fictional hit lists. Or are we?
You never know.
No one knows. JC says, good job, Stephanie. And she tells me that I am not an idiot and I need to stop that. It's fine, I promise. But, there was another thought that I was going to say, and now it's gone. I don't remember what it was. It was something to do with... I don't even know what it had to do with.
Oh. This is my present to myself that I got myself yesterday.
Paper make flares? Hold on.
The pretty colors.
This person. Nope, that's not the person I want. Girl, hold on. Let's see. Does it make you big if I do that? No, of course not.
It's okay. Anyways, they were like in the stationery area at Walmart. Oh, there you go.
I think I know.
And they're like the pastel colors, like lighter.
I see that. I like those.
Yes, they were like $4.97, which that was a lot cheaper than they usually are. So, yep, that was my. It was either a cookie cake with frosting or colored pens, and well, I aim to at least try to lose some weight at some point this year. So, pens it is.
I like getting pens. My newest obsession is these pens. I
I
don't
can't
know
see.
what brand this is. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, I can show you, but it really won't matter because it doesn't say what brand it is. It's a pen. Hold on. I realized I'm not big anymore. Gotta fix this. This one's speckled. They are recycled. They're made of recycled material.
It's not Mr. Pen, is it?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't remember what it's called. I just know that they started using these at work, and I stole one and took it home. And then I was like, "Ooh, I like these." And I remembered asking. This is why I should know what brand it is. I remember asking, "Hey, what kind of pens are these?" And they told me, and I probably wrote it down somewhere because then I went to Walmart and bought some more because this is one of the ones I bought. The one I have that I got from work is yellow. They gave a whole bunch out to everyone that said like "thank you" on it. That was their employee appreciation gift to us was a couple of pens.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I remember what I was going to say, but it's not a thing I need to talk about because it was a comment that was given to me elsewhere. It was a message that was sent to me. I saw it. I will reply to it. It's okay. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Fictional hit list. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these now. I came in a pack of 5, and there was like $6. But there's this bluish gray one. I got more. This one was a speckled set. So there's this orangish one. I can't even see if I'm actually showing you guys. There we go. This orangish one.
Okay.
Ah, it's called U Brands. U is in the letter U, space brands, Brands.
I feel like that might be one I've seen like at Target, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be
Purple.
wrong. Ooh, that's a
They're
pretty
just
color.
they're just ballpoint pens made of recycled materials. This one's like a robin's egg blue. Actually, it's a little darker than that, but still. With the speckles, it reminds me of robin's egg. And then this one's yellow. And I'm missing one because there's a gray one, so it came in a pack of 6. The gray one's in my bag. That goes with me to work. That's where it is. I was like, I know I have another. It's because I put it in my bag. Oh, goodness gracious. Ooh. Ugh. I need to do that. I need to take care of that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Comments. Renee asked, do y'all make Pinterest boards or mood boards? I do not. However, Laura really likes both mood boards. I don't know if she does Pinterest boards now I think about it, but she does do mood boards. Every project has a mood board for Laura, and she makes some of the prettiest mood boards that every once in a while when she shows me one of her mood boards, I'm like, I think I would like to make that. And then I'm like, no, because you will use it as a procrastination tool and never get stuff done. So for me personally, I do not because I will procrastinate on things I need to get done making mood boards. So same thing with Pinterest. I started when I get ready to publish a book. I do use Pinterest. When I get ready to publish a book, um, and I'm looking for a cover, I will go through Pinterest and make a Pinterest board of similar covers to what I'm looking for my covers to send to an artist to be like, this is what I'm looking for. This is my price range. Can I get something like this? That's usually what I send out. So, like, this is the style I'm looking for. So I do use Pinterest, but it's been like many moons to request a cover like that. So I haven't used Pinterest in a long time either.
I used to do Pinterest all the time when I was trying to come up with what are they called? Like when I still homeschool, but when they're younger and I have to come up with anchor boards, no anchor, like you see in lots of like classrooms or like they're big pieces of paper and then teachers will write stuff like vowel,
Oh,
um,
okay.
anchor charts, learning charts, whatever, instead of writing on like a dry erase board or chalkboard.
Yeah.
So like about vowel rules or like adding or whatever. And so I was looking up different ways to draw things because I'm not creative that way. And so I have a whole bunch of like homeschooling related boards, and I shared it on my stream Thursday night, Friday morning, where I did one for a wedding related one for one of my stories, but that was just to get ideas of how to describe the place settings and like different types of cakes and stuff like that. Um, but I haven't done it since then just because I know I would use it as another procrastinating thing.
Yeah, I will definitely use a procrastination tool, so I do not. Let's see. JC says, yes, I do. I have lots of them. Renee is thinking of trying it out. JC says, doesn't hurt to try. I find them very helpful and also fun. Renee asks, how do you do them, JC? Like per scene, per chapter, the whole project, characters, places, how do you do it? And JC says, I do them for the whole book, and I also, hold on, YouTube just jumped. I do them for the whole book, and I will also make a character board as well for that project. There are some who do them for every chapter as well. I find Pinterest helpful if you are the person who struggles with descriptions in your work as well. Even if I forget to describe someone or something in my book, I can look at my board and go, okay, this is who I'm describing.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, that works. I haven't used Pinterest for that. I have, like I said, I've used it for covers. Back when Huck's Choice was published with the small trad company, they did ask me like to send them reference photos of like what characters looked like. Not just for the cover, but they were going to do this never ended up happening, but they were gonna do possibly like not character art per se, but like
This
marketing
is
material.
this is what they were inspired by.
Yeah, kind of
Oh,
thing. And so I did look on Pinterest for a little while there for pictures of like references of what my characters look like. I don't even think I still have that board now to think about it. I think that board is long gone. Uh, I'm not curious enough to look. I will go down a rabbit hole. I don't need to be going down. No, I refuse. I refuse. Okay, let me go finish these comments. We'll do our next sprint. Um, the JC says, Skye, remember when I was like, okay, I need to describe so and so a little further, and I showed you the picture of the character's inspiration. Yes, I remember. She was like, how would you describe this person? I told her how I would describe them. So, I'm not gonna lie, as someone who is very like, I have face blindness, and I cannot put like a name to a face until I've seen you over and over so many times. And like the moment someone is away from me, if I have just met them, I will forget exactly what they look like. I will have no clue. You could straight up tell me, hey, they have blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like I have no idea. Will not remember.
yeah, I'm horrible with names. People I can like kind of remember them, but even so, like people I've been spending time like half the year with at the homeschool co-op, I saw them at the library and I was like, I forgot your name, but she also forgot my name too. And I watch her kids all the time in the nursery, so it's fine.
Yeah. So because of that, you would think I would use Pinterest to help me describe things. Do I? Absolutely not. At this point, I just like this person has short, dark hair, and I just let everyone else roll with it. Like they can picture what they want. Do they have a bob? Do they have like shaved head? Like short is short. I'm not gonna judge what you think it looks like. Okay, let's see. Jess said anchor charts,
Yes,
and
that's what I was talking about. That's
JC says tell me more. Yeah, I don't know what anchor charts are either, so I'm gonna have to look them up. Are they different from mood boards? Everyone's
um,
asking what anchor charts are.
hold on, I will get it. I will find a good example. Okay.
Okay. Just said that's what Steph was talking about from homeschooling. Okay, cool. Like it sounds familiar, but I'm like, you just started describing it. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. I have no idea. I'm lost. I'm lost. Show and tell time. Woo!
I, oh my gosh. Let's see here. Oh, here's one. Alrighty, I'm gonna share it with you, okay?
Okay.
Where is it?
I'm special sharing stuff
Share.
with you guys.
Like, I'm screen sharing it with you,
I
okay? Alright,
I knew what you meant. Share. God.
okay.
Oh, Nixie is trying to stay on the screen. Okay, Nixie, I see you. Hold on,
Alright,
let
so
me make it bigger.
see how, like, it's just like a informational sheet that you could write on.
Okay.
So it's more permanent than writing on the chalkboard or whiteboard. This one over here, the when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. I recreated this one by hand.
Okay.
I was advised, don't do it again, Mom. You have horrible drawing skills. But that's not the point. To remember this phrase.
Fair enough.
And
It's
then I
kinda
got
like
to,
post-
and then I got to teach them all the ways that is the exception to the rule.
It's kind of like an informational poster board that you create.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then I found like math related ones, and then I put it in their binder in a protective sheet, so it's still there years later.
Okay.
Kind of like do I have any here? No. Kind of like the rules for adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, using positive, negative numbers, the order operations, things like that.
Okay.
So this is ink cards here. How would you use something like that for writing?
You've done it before. I could. Ha ha ha.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
How would I? Do I have any for writing? Possibly. Like maybe I don't know how you'd use it for writing, but I've used it for like teaching writing skills. Like the red fox jumps quickly. Like where the adverb is, where the noun is, where the like what kind of punctuation, that sort of thing. But as for like us writer people, like I maybe like an ink chart, like a sheet that has all of your settings and character names, kind of like a series Bible, but maybe not a series Bible if you're not writing a series, you're writing a standalone.
I can.
I don't know.
I can see using that as like a name chart. Like, hear a name you want to use eventually. Put it on the name. Put it on the chart.
Okay, yeah. See,
I can see using it for that.
I've just gone through and like saved all like the ones. Like there's even ones about math and
Okay.
lines and angles.
Interesting. I never knew those had a name. I just called them informational posters. I didn't know they were
Okay.
called something else.
All right. Like here's one about different types of punctuation and what they mean. Here it is, like
Oh, that would be
this
good to have on my wall.
right there. So,
Shoot.
so yeah, it can be helpful. Oh, I liked this one. I liked. To can use like different. Oh, there you go. Like what the different things that are happening each time period. That was helpful.
Ooh, I need you to send me that one because I need that for me.
Okay, hold
Because
on.
I am very much the kind of person that can't keep facts straight. And I do have a fantasy project eventually in the works that involves time period stuff. So I need that chart. I need it very badly.
All right, I am sharing that with
Thank you
you.
very
Now
much.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we go back to a regularly scheduled broadcast.
Okay.
But I'll share that with you. Do you want me to share it in the private chat? Do you want me to like send it to you via something else?
Whatever's
I can
easier for
share it
you.
in the Discord if you want. Whatever.
Whatever's easiest for you.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm going to finish getting caught up on chats real quick, and then we're going to do our next sprint.
Okay.
Let's see. Everyone was asking how Jess uses the anchor charts for writing. Everyone's on the same wavelength. Jess said, I was just trying to help Steph out with the word and at the stuttering with weather, so I'm like 2 minutes behind. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jess. Is Is the weather bad out there today for you guys? Because you're in Texas too.
Yeah, she is basically um, as close to Colorado as you can get without leaving Texas, basically. And I'm in the very bottom, like, if you draw a line from the northwest corner to the southeast corner, like, that's we're 8 hours apart, at least.
Okay.
At least. I'm posting this link in Discord on the Show and Tell channel because I don't know where else to put it. So
Okay.
that's where I'm putting it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see. JC said, "Oh, okay." Oops. Sorry. Renee said, "Oh, okay." Just said, "No problem." Renee says, "I have like writing toolbox board where I save grammar, punctuation, etc. things." Oh, that I think those would be considered anchor boards, pretty much. Renee was laughing. Uh, Just says those would be considered anchor charts, I think. And Renee said, "For me, it will all happen above me. I will just get some rain tomorrow."
We're beginning like drizzling today, and then it's supposed to be below freezing. Well, it is below freezing basically, and then stay below freezing all day tomorrow. So that's when the coldest time will be. Um, let's see. Like right now, it says it's 32. 32 feels like 23. Our overnight low tonight is going to be 29. High tomorrow is 29. And low tomorrow is 22. And then it says like a 40% chance of frozen mix.
Okay.
So lots of coldness. Once I'm done with these comments on this Google Doc form and sending it to you, I'm done. I have no more projects other than the talking fish story.
Woo! All right.
So
Let's do a sprint so you can finish up those comments and so I can get started on trying to finish this video. At least my notes for it. This video will never end, I swear to God. Okay, anyways, let's do this. Okay. Second prompt for anyone who wants to write but doesn't know what they want to write about. It says, "I'd say welcome to the dark side" as a joke, but the problem is you're already on the dark side and the joke's not funny. So there you go. That's our writing prompt for anyone who wants to use it. You do not have to, but we're going to do 25 minutes on the clock starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Too many tabs. I got too many tabs. How did everyone do? That is time. Sorry.
I'm done. I got through all the things and I was done. And I sent my last email to you on this matter, potentially. The end.
Potentially.
Because earlier I sent you books 2 and 3, and then I was working on book 1, so then I sent that in a different email. I was going to do it today, but then we were using my computer to watch stuff on the TV.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. And I did have like the files like as they are like in Google Docs, but then I wasn't sure how that would. Some people don't like formatting using a Google Doc file. Some people are like, I've had people like, I need a Word doc and not a Google Doc file to work in. I don't know what the difference is or why they're being picky, but whatever.
I can download a Google Doc to make it work with what I need to do, so it's not a big deal.
Great. Okay.
5,
Good
2,
to know.
4, 5X, 9SG. Okay, cool, that's right. Save and show. There is the next room for anyone who wants to grow a tree with me. I'm just randomly picking trees at this point, just so you know. If you have a preference of what kind of tree you want to grow, let me know, and I will pick that one. But I don't have a preference. At least not right now.
Could we do a mushroom?
What kind of mushroom? I got all the mushrooms.
Well, my daily challenge says plant mushrooms for 30 minutes, so does that, I don't know what that means.
You have to
Like-
plant a mushroom for 30 minutes. It's a regular mushroom.
Just any mushroom?
Yeah, the regular one, the red one.
Okay.
It is specific.
James, whatever. We're talking about mushrooms. And that is his middle name, by the way.
Shrooms. Shrooms.
He's been sitting there quiet this whole time, barely saying anything, and then he actually says it loud enough so I can hear it over here.
Excuse me. I got some more notes taken for this video. I am not as far along as I would like to be, but that's okay. I spent a lot of time chit-chatting with someone, so it's all good. And I'm not mad about the conversation. It was a fun conversation. So, all right, looking back at the chat, I don't remember exactly where I stopped, so if I read a couple of these comments that I've already read, forgive me. Jess said this would be considered anchor charts, I think. Renee says, for me, it will all happen above me. I will just get some rain tomorrow. I feel like I read that one. Okay. Renee says, my kids came home from school Friday. Mom, we are not going to go to school on Monday. We're getting snow. But sorry to boast your snow, but there's no snow. We'll skip us. That's funny. Gypsy says, Q Nixie. Actually, I do need to make sure Nixie's where I can see her. There we go. Thank you for the reminder. Jess said the weather here isn't as bad as I expected. Panhandle, further closer to Amarillo, is way worse. But my internet sits exposed on the roof and has ice on it. I'm sure it is currently 11 degrees. Holy smackerels. Yeah, I agree with JC. Stay safe. Hopefully it won't interfere too bad with your internet. Just said mostly was worried about power outages, and so far Texas grid hasn't had problems. If net goes off, just means I can't go to work on Monday. Free vacay, woo!
Yeah, we got everything closed and canceled over here. School's been canceled over here because of potential of, like, literally all the moisture in the air freezing and weighing down on all the like power lines and stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's what
it's
they worried about.
it's so bad that Walmart is having difficulty finding people to deliver groceries.
Waffle House has closed in some areas. Waffle House never closes, so you know it's bad when Waffle House closes. There were some hurricanes where the evacuation was recommended, and Waffle House was still open. But now for ice storms, Waffle House is closing, and I'm like, damn.
If they're close, you know it's hide in a hole and escape time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know where all of some Waffle Houses have closed, but I just know that some have closed. I don't know states or specific places. I'm not even certain they have actually closed, just that they're talking about it. Just said now down to 9 degrees as we go through the night. Oof, that is cold. It's cold. But yeah, that is.
So, the Waffle Houses that are closed are in Greenville, South Carolina. Um,
Oh, Greensboro's in North Carolina. Okay.
and then that's about it.
Okay.
It's a part of the unofficial Waffle House index. So like the if the area has a Waffle House and it's closed, then females more likely to like rush over there. I don't
Fair.
know. I don't know if it's a thing or not, but I think it's a little funny.
Uh,
And then one in Tennessee closed as well.
okay.
In Murfreesboro, wherever the hell that is. I have no idea where that is. So that's not here though. Not here. We don't even have a Waffle House in our town.
Neither do we. We have a griddle.
We have a Denny's. They're not closed.
I love Denny's. It's so hard to like. Even when I was living in North Carolina, it was so hard to find a Denny's because they closed all the Denny's near us.
Oh.
I miss Denny's. Denny's had the best. Oh, you know what I miss more than Denny's?
Hmm.
Shoney's.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically Denny's, but they had more. They had more of a buffet style. They served breakfast all day long at the buffet. Plus, around lunchtime, they served lunch stuff at the buffet. You could still order regular meals, but they were mostly a buffet place. It was freaking delicious. And I feel like Shoney's closed up long before Denny's did. So I do not know what JC's really is in reference to.
I don't know.
She sounds surprised though. I don't know what she's surprised about, but she sounds surprised. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Renee says I only have a Mexican restaurant and Subway, but then if I drive 30 minutes into town, there's pretty much everything. Fair. I have to drive an hour to get anything. We have a Subway and a Pizza Hut. And a couple of mom and pop stores that are never open when I need them to be. Mom and pop restaurants. Oh, the really was for the fact that you don't have a Waffle House.
Oh.
I feel like Waffle House is a southern thing, and you're far enough into Texas that it's not considered southern anymore.
Well, like there's one
That-
like 40 minutes away from us.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
I mean, it's just not one I can go to conveniently without a running vehicle
Got
of my own.
But I don't think there's a Waffle House. Now I'm curious. Is there a Waffle House in Montana?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at a map here. Let's see here.
I feel like there's not. There might be. There probably is. Missoula has one. Missoula is like 4 hours away. I'm not going to Missoula for a Waffle House.
Wait, how far is Helena from you guys?
3 hours.
3 hours?
Mhm.
Okay. I met her in Helena, so that's what I was asking.
Is there a Waffle House
anybody-
in Helena? It's not showing up on my map.
Okay, where am I at? Okay, there is one.
I'm not in Colorado, computer. Quit putting me in Colorado. My computer is confused.
Dang,
Dang satellite.
it's not 2 hours. That's it was auto selected for a biking route. I was like, how is that 2 hours away? Okay, 29 minutes away. It's south 25 miles. That's the nearest Waffle House. And it's also still open, so.
So I'm looking. What is this article? Apparently, there was an article written in 2022. This is an older article. It's not current. It's like 4 years old. but it has a map of like Waffle House locations in every state, talking about like how many Waffle Houses are in each state, and I think it's hilarious because this says there are 0 in Montana, and according to Google, there's at least 1 in Missoula. So I think it's a little wrong, but I think it's funny because Georgia has the most with 200 plus, and it's the only one with 200 plus Waffle Houses according to this chart. I need to
Okay.
send you. I'm gonna send you guys this link. You have to scroll down a little bit, and then it's got exact numbers as well. But I think this is hilarious because it's no longer accurate, but it is hilarious. See, I didn't realize that Waffle House was no longer just a Southern thing. In my mind, Waffle House will forever be a Southern thing. Hey, Brett, how are you? Welcome to the chaos. Our conversations have been all over the place tonight, and I apologize for that. Kind of.
Google Maps says there's no Waffle House in Montana.
What? Why did this? Hold on. Now, what did I Google? Waffle House, Montana.
All right. Maybe it's like in some tiny town that no one ever knows about. So,
So, no, Missoula is a big town. However, this says it was one inside a stadium, and it has since closed.
oh,
That's why there's none. So there is actually none in Montana. It helps if I actually put that article. I did put the article. Okay, anyways, go back to the comment section. Yes, I'm in Montana. About to say there's none there. So maybe it is just something. Actually, no, because there's one in Alaska. Interesting. Nope, my bad. Alaska doesn't have one. Doesn't have.
there's one over by Amarillo, or I think that's the closest where Jess might be.
Okay.
But and then there's one 30 minutes south of me that's open.
Interesting. I love how we're talking about waffle. I don't like Waffle House. It tears my stomach
Actually,
to pieces.
I was really surprised when I had Waffle House on an empty stomach. I can eat their pancakes, and it doesn't make me bloat up and look like I'm 6 months pregnant. But eat pancakes for any place else, it does that. So however they make their pancakes, my stomach likes it.
It's because it's a grilled top. I don't know what it is about Waffle House, but it makes me nauseous.
Oh,
Yeah, I cannot eat. Everyone's like, yeah, I cannot eat Waffle House. I love IHOP though. IHOP is delicious.
I like the French toast at IHOP,
I get their crepes.
and their omelets are good too.
hmm I don't know how we got onto food. Oh, we talked about the fact that Waffle House was closed. Anyways.
You never know where the train's gonna go.
Nope. It goes anywhere it wants to. Let's see. Brett's saying hi to everyone. Sorry, my notifications for a Discord channel came off. Brett said, I thought I would make a thing of saying hi, JC, because she always thinks we are ignoring her. Amarillo, that's a place. Yes, Amarillo is a place. IHOP is kind of like Waffle House. They serve they serve breakfast all day long, and then they also serve. I don't even know what they serve. I know they serve lunch foods like burgers and stuff, but I'm not quite certain what's on their lunch menu because I only ever go there for breakfast. I don't know, but like they have things like pancakes, waffles,
Crepes.
French toast. Fun fact: French toast is my favorite breakfast ever, followed only secondary to crepes, and I eat crepes plain with just dipped in sugar.
Then they have that. Oh, I can never remember. It's the eggs. No, is it eggs Benedict? The one it's like open face English muffin with like eggs and hollandaise sauce. It's eggs Benedict. Okay, Jesse's saying yes to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
They
I
have
have no
different
idea.
version. They have a version that has like a piece of like Canadian bacon on it. They have a version that has ham on it. They have a version that has avocado on it. Delicious. I like avocados, but avocados don't like me because every time I buy them from the store, they're like either way too hard or they're like way past being needing to be eaten.
Yes. Ooh, I always forget that. Just said IHOP is mostly a breakfast restaurant, stands for International House of Pancakes. I keep forgetting that IHOP is an acronym. I don't know why. I just always do. JC loves IHOP. Yes, same. I love IHOP. They serve regular food, lunch food. Blah, blah. They serve regular lunch food, burgers, fries, all that. I only ever eat breakfast there. Yeah, same. International House of Pancakes. Not that international. I've never heard them before.
Hmm.
Oh, now we're gonna Google where IHOP is. So there's not an IHOP here either. There might be in this state. I'm just saying, like between here and Great Falls, and the couple other places I've been to in this state so far, there's no IHOP. There is the closest thing we've had that I've seen to an IHOP is it's called Four B's. It's a Montana version of IHOP, but it's much smaller.
Okay, I googled IHOP on Google Maps and then I moved my map over United Kingdom area. Okay.
Okay.
We got one on the very northern part of Algeria,
Okay.
Africa. Okay,
Okay.
and we have one over in Turkey. But all over in the middle, like all the way from Ireland to Moscow to Greece to Finland, Norway, Denmark, none of that
Interesting.
has an IHOP. So if you're wondering where you need to go to find IHOP, that's where you need to go. Probably because a lot of UK's food is better for you overall than our food over here.
Yes. I guess. I don't. I have no idea why I went. Why? Sorry, I was trying to read the ICOP because I I cannot talk today. I pulled up a Medium article on why
Wait,
IHOP is not in the UK yet.
I found one. It's temporarily closed though. It's
Oh, okay.
in what? That's not true. That okay. This one says it's in Czechia. I don't know. Czechia, and it says IHOP. But then when I look on the map, like information about it, it's in Czechia. It says it's a place of worship. So I don't think
I don't
that's
think it's the same thing.
no, I don't think that's the same thing either.
Oh wait. Let me pray to the pancake gods. I would like some crepes in the morning.
Yeah, maybe I need to do like International House of Pancakes.
Maybe I don't know. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the comments real quick. Let's see. I like how we're going on these searches for different restaurants to see where they are. JC says Google says IHOP operates in all 50 states. Yes, I found one. The closest one to me is Missoula. Missoula is 4 hours away. Helena probably has one too. To be fair, in fact, actually, I think I remember seeing one in Helena when I was there for a work thing a couple of years ago. So that does not surprise me. Texas has over 200 IHOPs. Holy crap!
I
Guam,
believe it.
Guam,
There's one
Virgin
here, and
Islands,
there's
Canada.
one I think north of us and south, maybe east. Oh,
Guam, Virgin Islands, Mariana Islands also have IHOPs. Interesting. Better food, better food in the UK. We still have McDonald's, BK, KFC, and other stuff. Ooh, we got Wendy's now too. Ooh, nice.
but I was watching this documentary, and it was saying that yes, it's the same menu items, but it's made differently, and even
That is
has
cool.
different calorie amounts in the same menu items as opposed to here. I don't know if that's true or not anymore, but that's what I saw.
I am bad at pronunciation, so I'm pretty certain I cannot
Chechia,
pronounce that.
Czechia, Czechia. I don't know. I butcher stuff. It's fine.
The way you said it sounds like Czech.
But it's not Czechoslovakia because it was just
I'm done. I cannot talk today.
so there's Germany, and then to the east of Germany is Czechia. I'm gonna say Czechia, which has Prague in it, and then yeah. Anyways, there's a reason that we live in Texas. I don't have to pronounce things like that, Kate.
Apparently, I can't even speak English, much less other languages. Oh man, Brett says Five Guys is the best. I've actually never had Five Guys. That sounded so wrong.
It reminds me of this commercial, not this commercial, this interview clip. Like a girl is interviewing a couple of people from like one of the Avengers movies or one of the Marvel movies or whatever, and she's like asking some questions to ask, and they're like, "What is a place that you really like?" or something like that, and they're like, "I haven't really thought about it." And she goes, "For me, I like Five Guys," and they were thinking that she was talking, but she was just talking about the restaurant. And they'd never heard of the restaurant before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brett says we just went down a rabbit hole. Yes, we did. Billings is 6 hours away. Bozeman is 6 hours away, slightly different direction than Billings. And Kalispell is 2 hours away, and I haven't actually made it to Kalispell yet.
Isn't Bozeman and Billings both on I-90, like the main interstate going through? Yes, because I've driven that road a few times in my day.
Yeah. I feel like there's a story there, JC, with the I will never eat Five Guys again.
Because of what we just mentioned, or just that like you ate there and it wasn't a good experience for you because you need 4, not 5.
I think we should do another sprint in a minute. I'm going to read these last 2 comments. We're going to do a sprint. Brett says, don't worry about it, Skye. Most of my friends can't speak English either, and they were born here. I don't even, I got no excuses this time. Ooh, Kalispell has an IHOP? Oh, I might have to make a trip to Kalispell. I do know someone in Kalispell. I can make that a weekend trip. I can just contact her and be like, hey, I'm going to come stay with you for a weekend. I'm going to take a train there. Anyways, JC says, last time I ate at Five Guys, I nearly had a heart attack. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
That is not good. No bueno. All right. Renee's laughing at us. All right, we're going to do another sprint. Let's do another sprint. I think I've had that code up for a bit. Anyone who wanted to join could have by now. Anyone who wants to write but doesn't know what they want to write about, here is our third prompt for our third sprint. And it says, I have a jar full of wishes, but I can't seem to think of any I want fulfilled right now. So, take that as you will. 25 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that's time. Everyone, let us know how you did what you did in the comments.
I'm tidying up my desk. That's what I'm doing. Now, if you saw my desk, you wouldn't think that's what I was doing, but that is what I'm doing.
Is it one of those cases where tidying it up first, you have to make a whole new mess of it?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I
What
have
had happened
this,
was,
I have like this, I've shown it before. It's purple. It has like organizers on each side of it that I can come off. So they separate into three. See?
yeah,
I used to have a lot more purple ink and pink ink pens. What happens when I like writing those colors? So I was trying to figure out, did I sort them by type or by color?
fair enough.
These are the different types I have. These are main types that I got.
Okay.
So I do have 12 of these somewhere
I
because
keep
I
forgetting
bought
that Jim's not here anymore.
I bought a pack of 12 of these because
Okay.
they
Are
kept
they
on
purple?
disappearing. Yeah, they're just a whole box of the purple RSVP pens in
Okay.
fine point. Because if you only use them like one or two at a, like get one or two in a package at a time in the store and never the color you want. Anyways, that's what I was doing, and then I used to have all my sticky notes in a jar. So I'm gonna put them back in the jar so I can have more access to them. Is that all you have?
On my desk.
Oh,
This is my dumpster fire
oh,
with this little memo pads that are fire flames. And it closes if there was stuff in it.
that's funny.
Alright. I got a little bit more editing done. I was hoping to get a lot further during this stream, and it's not working in my favor. That's okay. It is going slowly, but it is going, so I can't complain too much. But let's see. Going up. JP says they use too much grease in their food, so oh, Five Guys, yeah. I'm sorry, that sucks. Sprint 3, 2, 1, go! Laura joined us. Hello, hello. Everyone's saying hi to Laura. Laura asks, have I already slept for 3 hours tonight? Yes, I have. I am so proud of you. You need more sleep, though.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. We're going to do one more sprint, and I am actually starting to feel tired. So I am probably going to end shortly after that so I can go to bed because the Hubs has work tomorrow. The kids have D&D tomorrow. I have to wash laundry tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be a very busy day. And obviously, I do need sleep because I finished a can of soda. It was almost gone, so I left to go get me another can during that sprint, the very beginning of that sprint, because I need a drink. My husband comes in a little bit later. I have opened a can, and I'm currently drinking from it. It's nearly full. And he comes in, and he brings me, apparently I'd opened one in the kitchen and left it in the kitchen.
I mean, there's caffeine in them. Now you're forced to drink them both, so you might as well ride the wave.
I have no memory of opening the one that he found in the kitchen. So apparently I need sleep. Just saying. So, yeah. JC watched another YouTube video and was writing out some notes for future videos. Tell me how you really feel. I was really hoping to finish this portion of it because there was another video I wanted to script. I might have to switch over to scripting a video that I want to post on Tuesday. I'm tired of working on this one. Just tired of working on this one. Let's see. Brett said, oops, I wasn't paying attention to Nixie. Hold on, I'm going to pause the timer. Pause. I was doing so good tonight, too. Brett said, just writing a script for my script project, which drops as a video on Thursday. Solves problem with the writing community that the writing community's had for 7 years. Interesting. Or says, someone convinced me to go to the living room. Right, I have no electricity in my room again. Oh no.
That sucks.
Is it because they're doing renovations in your room? I feel like you mentioned that somewhere. Brett says, I collect pens, especially fountain pens. My favorites are gel pens for everyday use. What are yours?
Depends on the paper. But I tend to grab, lately I've been grabbing Papermate Inkjoy gel pens or tool pens.
Oh, I love tool pens.
And I write with the gel and the tool pens in this book because in this notebook because what's in here? Oh, it absorbs the ink more on the page and then it can puff up. My dream is to see get it to where it's so puffy like the other ones I see online. I like the ones when they're like super. I've seen them worse than that. Like they don't like close. There's
They
this
have
one.
lots of stuff there too, though.
There's this there's this one account. She's based in the UK somewhere. I want to say London, and I've seen her on Instagram and YouTube. I think her name's like Dakina or something like that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I follow
Yeah,
her.
I love how
Those
chunky
get
they get.
chunky.
Yeah, like how does it even hold together? But then that means that you got a really good product. Then
I like Salgies.
yes.
My current favorite pens are the ones I showed earlier. I think it was before Brett joined us. So they're recycled pens, and it's from a company called U Brand. They're just ballpoint pens. And then I like the Pentel Energel liquid gel ink.
And then
These are
I
their
could
pens.
them at a decent price. I like the Sharpie S Gel.
I used to like the Sharpie S Gel, but I've had three of them explode in my bag. So I don't use them anymore. And for no reason. Like they've exploded for no reason. My bag is now stained on the bottom from where a green one exploded inside and I didn't catch it before it dried, and so like it's permanently stained green. And then I've had 2 black ones explode in it in deeper pockets that are now permanently stained with black spots.
That's nice.
Yeah. So I no longer it's the G2 I don't like for that reason. Or is that what we were talking about?
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
I've had G2 explode a lot.
It was the G2s I was thinking of, not the one you were thinking of. Sorry.
Okay.
I definitely used it, apparently.
It's okay.
All right, we'll get through the rest of these comments and we'll do our final spray. Brett says, don't go in the living room, light a candle. Oh, light a candle, then enjoy it. I thought he was going to be making a joke about don't go to the light.
Oh.
So I was reading it like that. I enjoy go to the living room where there is electricity. Yeah, it sounds like you might need sleep. Yes, sleep is glorious. I agree. Shh. I can't forever stream. No. Y'all are funny. Laura says renovations that involve electrical wiring in the laundry room. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking of using just opening up a Restream link on YouTube and seeing how long it could go before my computer dies from overheating. No, I'm kidding.
That's fun. Not.
No. So I was looking up, and YouTube says on their thing that if the live stream is more than 12 hours, then you won't be able to archive it. Which I don't know what that means. Like, what does that mean? Like, You won't be able to like remove it or privatize it or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly that means. But it didn't say you couldn't stream for longer than 12 hours. It said if it was 12 hours, then you wouldn't be able to archive it. So when smarter than me can figure out what that means and let me know, that'd be great.
Having done a 12-hour stream, like 12 hours straight without breaks, I have no desire to do that. We're hitting the point where we're struggling with our 12-hour, like with the break in between.
Yeah.
So this time there were a lot of like things that didn't help. Like in my case, I was dealing with bad sleep all week, and then Friday was just a no sleep day because of insomnia. So
what I mean, like, would like to do like a longer stream is you wouldn't necessarily be sitting staring at your computer screen the whole time. You know, like I've seen like other people use like the lo-fi thing, on there, and they're not on screen. Or I've seen like reading streams where they'll like have a timer for like 90 minutes, and they're like literally like gonna go to the store and they'll come back, that type of thing. So it's running, but they're not sitting there the whole time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Not gonna lie, if I had a room where I could do that, that would be cool. You know, there was a chill step thing that was like a study stream. Oh, by the way, the code's on screen for anyone who wants to join the force room. I don't know it for much though, but it was live 24/7 for like several years straight. Don't know how they did it, nor do I care. Not the point. I don't know where that train of thought was going either. Jeez. Okay. Alright, let's finish up these comments. We can do this flash sprint. Oh my googly moogly. Puffy notebook is a well-loved notebook. Yes, it is. Agreed. JC says, well, we love you, Skye. Stay with us forever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, googly moogly. Brett says, you know you've made it as an author when you have your own personal stalker. Jess is off to bed. It's been a long week. Have a good night, Jess. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you again next time. JC says, I think it means that it won't be there on your channel. You know how all your previous lives are there on your channel? Maybe it means it won't be included. Maybe. I have no idea.
I didn't care enough to deep dive into it. I just saw that when I was like, how long can you do that? Well, I said, how long can you live stream? And it had different lengths of time for different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, blah, blah, blah.
Excuse me. Everyone said goodnight to Jess. JC says, I'm not a stalker. I don't need Skye to be live to talk to her. No, you don't. I am reachable in other ways, I promise.
Does she always respond?
No, I do not. Admittedly, no, I do not. There are certain time periods where I'm like, I am not awake enough to answer this right now. I'm not even awake enough to look and see if there's notifications. And like, the first thing I do when I wake up is like my phone will be flooded with notifications because everyone else is on daytime hours versus nighttime hours. So like everyone who's awake during the day is messaging at the same time. They're not. It's throughout the day. But I'll wake up to a bunch of different messages at the same time. And so all I do is I clear all for all the notifications. And then I will go through everything systematically and look through it as I can. Oh.
Now I know why it takes you so long to get back to me. You let your secret be known.
I also really like sleep. I'm just saying.
No, you don't take that long to get back to me. You're fine.
I try not to because I try not to even read messages until I know I have time to respond, because otherwise I'll read a message, not have time to respond, and forget that anyone messaged me until they're like, did you get my message? And I'll be like, oh, fuck, I did it again. So if I don't have time to respond, I try not to even look at it, because otherwise I'll forget it exists.
Gotcha.
JC says, no, but I don't expect immediate responses. I know I don't respond immediately. Adds out. But I always, at the same time, if, like, I'm the random person that comes with questions in, like, the middle of the night when everyone else is asleep, and there's a lot of times I'll message someone who I know is not awake, and I'm like, don't answer this until you're fully awake, and then ask the question I need to, as I'm thinking of it. And I'm like, I just need to get this out of my head before I forget, knowing they will not respond for like hours.
Gotcha.
I think I have oil in my eye. JC and I are twinsies. She said same. Okay. All right. I think we are going to do our final sprint. Is that a ruler?
Oh, yes, it's from a math instrument kit from Jackson's. It has like a protractor, a compass, and some other stuff in there,
Oh,
like
okay.
different things. But I use it to draw in my notebook.
Okay. All
Even
I
though
know
my
is,
notebook has graph lines, I still use it to trace a line.
yeah. All I know is I switched from the YouTube tab to the Restream tab, and you were sticking a ruler in your mouth, and I was just like, "What are you doing?" It's a thermometer.
Yes, that's what it is. Exactly. Okay.
JC says I have a friend I text when I know she's asleep, but I'll forget if I wait. Yep, same. All right, let's do this final sprint. Why did I have another tab open? Whatever, I don't know. Okay, last sprint of the night. Here's our fourth prompt. It says, "What time does doctor get in today? I have this awful pain in my side. A scratch, really. Yes, I know there's a knife in my gut. So, the doc?" So, there is the right prompt for anyone who wants to use it. You do not have to. 25 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, that is time, everyone. Let us know how you did, what you did in the comments.
I was watching some YouTube videos about how to make drop-down menus on my website.
What is your website, Drew?
That's all I got. That's what I did. I looked at it.
Who's your website through, though?
WordPress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have more than one genre of books, so I have a book tab on my menu bar, but I wanted to be able to like drop down. You pick what genre or series that you want to have a page open at instead of one endless stream of scrolling all of my soon to be 18 books. Separate them out.
I have mine separated by series, and then I have a page for standalones and a page for like anthologies and collections. That's how I do it. I took a nap.
Did you?
I did not mean to take a nap, but I fell asleep.
How do you feel?
Like shit. I really need to go get some sleep.
All right.
I could feel myself nodding off, and I got up to go to the bathroom. I came back. I did not turn the camera back on, and I fell asleep while the camera was still off. Whoops, daisy.
That's okay. Sometimes you need to do that. It's totally fine.
I literally woke up because the cat meowed in my ear.
Oh.
That woke me up. It's okay. So I have not gotten nearly as far as I would have liked to on this. Did not script another video. No. What? Why are we saying that now?
Well, I'm just now looking at your website, Skye.
Yeah?
I really like it. Looks great.
I do too. I love my website. I also want to change it.
Okay.
Far down the road, I want custom like banners and stuff.
Gotcha.
And by custom, I mean like custom art banners featuring various characters. I think that'd be so cool. Okay, why is it telling me I can't leave? What did I do? I do not want to lose my work again. Hold on. I was trying to close Canva, and you know how when you got something that doesn't save, it says that gives you a warning, like if you leave now, those changes you made will be unsaved.
Yes.
It gave me that warning, and I don't know why. And I swear to God, if I close this and I open it and my notes are gone, I will be so pissed. Okay. Changes you made may not be saved. Yes, I understand that. They better be fucking saved, though. I haven't worked on it in 30 minutes, 30 plus. Are my notes still there? Yes. All right, let's scroll down to the last page I worked on. Let's see if those notes are still there. If those notes are still there, I'm good. That means it did save. 94. Come here, 94. That's too far. This guy can't count. Oh, sorry. Made it to page 96 out of 238. My stuff's there. We're good. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Let's go to the chat and see what they did. I just gave Brett a wrench because he tried to share a link and it did not go through because he did not have wrench power. I'm trying to find out where I left off. Oh, literally, that's where I left off. Okay, Brett said, loving the prompt. I decided to write a story with it. If anyone is interested, here's the link. Link did not come through because you didn't have wrench power. Feel free to share it again. JC did some reading that sprint, and Brett said, I was so in the zone, the cat scared the life out of me. Same. I woke up from a dead sleep. But yeah,
I even looked at it and saw there was like 20 seconds left. Went off to a different tab, and then it still scared the crap out of me. So
that's funny. But yeah, I had my whole website designed around one image. Hold on, let me pull up that image. Just gonna use
is it the one at the top with the girl with the wave? No. Oh.
No. That's why I hit enter. So Amy did my website for me. Am I perfectly capable of making my own website? Yes, I am. Did I want to? Absolutely no, I did not. However, I am in charge of like upkeep, and I have not done that either. I'm so good at this. But anyways, sharing a page. Sharing a page. I can remember how to share pages again. So I sent her this picture and was like, I want my website to revolve around this. And she made it for me. And that's what she did.
That looks pretty. I like that.
Right? Me too. So, yeah. And she made it for me. And it looks pretty. And I like it. But I also want to change it because I do that every couple of years. Every like 5 or so years. Oh, googly. Alright. I think. Alright, Brett shared the document from where he was writing stuff. Let me open that so that it shows in my recent stuff. Yeah, there we go. I'll be able to read it tomorrow. I need some sleep before I read anything. I can't concentrate enough anymore to read stuff. But now it's in my thingy showing that you shared it with me so I can read it. Yay! Thanks for the rest. You're welcome. But I think we're going to wrap this up here. Stuff and things and stuff. Feel free to do your outro stuff. For those who may be watching but don't know who you are.
My name is Stephanie. I write underneath my whole entire name, Stephanie Robertson. Why? Because there's another author by the same first and last name. Actually got a spam email about that the other day. More for that's another time. Where can you find me? I'm here on YouTube a lot. I also have Instagram and I have a website, but don't go look at it because I'm changing it and stuff. What do I write? I write romance because I like people finding their happily ever after, and pretty much every story I've written has some aspect of a found family trope in there. And that's about it. Oh, I released my first standalone fantasy book yesterday. It's called River's Edge. It's available on Amazon, ebook, wherever you can find ebooks out there in internet land. And that's about it for me today. Am I missing anything? Probably. I'll remember another day.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
I'm really tired, so I don't know. I need like a list of things that I'm supposed to remember to mention. Such as the thing that I am going to mention now, and that is the fact that I have a form that closes on the 31st of January. It is for anyone interested in submitting for a writing prompt book. It is currently open.
Question,
Answer
Sky. So, when are you doing your writer symposium?
tomorrow. I was getting
Tomorrow.
to that.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was tomorrow or next week. I'm so sorry.
Nope, it's tomorrow because tomorrow's the last Sunday of the month. I always do it the last Sunday of the month.
Okay. All right.
So, um, train of thought derailed. There were no survivors. That form is in the
Chat.
chat. Yeah, that.
She shared it. It's right there. It's pretty.
Craft Symposium is tomorrow. We're talking about the book 12-Week Year for Writers. I finished it. I will also announce the February book tomorrow during that string, and then I'll have a post going up about that on Monday. If you don't know who I am by now, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author. Typically write paranormal romance. I'm named St. Hegyes. I have a couple of books out. I have a lot of releases planned for this year that I am already off track for. It's great. It's fantastic. I'll somehow make it work. I think that's it. There's probably other things, but I can't remember. Anyways, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. So we're going to go get off here and get some sleep. So thank you for joining us, and good night, everyone. Bye-bye.